Brothers can move a bit closer because those who will come after, it will give them room, inshallah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. الصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله Inshallah, I have a lot of youth in front of me and they say the youth have passion. So when we reciting Salatul Nabi, there should be passion. We'll try it again, inshallah. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله نويت سنة الاعتكاف. One of the beauties of Dawat Islami is that we always start off reminding each other of making good intentions. Because everything is based upon our intentions. And one should realize this, that all our amal, all our good deeds are based upon intentions. And if you don't make an intention, you just do it. And there is a difference between doing something habitually, adatan, and then doing something for the riza of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For an example, if you are wearing perfume, ittar, right? A lot of people like to put perfume on, yes? And we should. Why? Because it's the blessed sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But what you normally find is that we will get a bottle of perfume or ittar, we will rub it on our hands, put it all over our clothes, and that's it. But if I was to stop and ask you, why did you put perfume on? You have to think why I place perfume on. That should not be the case. It should be a direct answer. I'm doing it to fulfill a sunnah of Rasulullah. Maybe at the time when we were putting it on, that didn't even cross our minds that I am doing it to fulfill a sunnah. And like this, many of our actions which we do them in this way. They become habitual. When we start wearing our shoes, where do we start from? Right? Yes? We put our right shoes on first. But have you thought that why do we do it from the right? Because starting from the right is the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right? So unless you make the intention of fulfilling a sunnah or the riza of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you won't be rewarded. So it's important that we focus upon our intentions. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And we can make many intentions. I've mentioned this before. The great Imam Ahmad Raza Khan rahimahullah, he mentions 40 intentions for coming to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to coming to the masjid. Now if I ask you how many intentions you made before you came here, maybe 1, 2, max. 40 intentions Allah Hazrat Rahmatullah mentions. And we can start off by making one intention, inshallah. I'm seeing that at the moment it seems like a stage of worry. Huh? I should be the one in a bit of worry because I'm the one who's delivering. I don't know, it could be that what I'm going to deliver, what I'm going to say. But it seems like the crowd is worried. And you got the easy job of listening. So you can start off with making this intention that, inshallah, We're going to smile with the intention of Sunnah of Rasulullah. Right? And I tell you, you will start smiling, and it make me feel better, alhamdulillah, for start. And then, inshallah, your crowd around you will also feel comfortable. And you know, if you sit amongst people who are like this, how do you feel? You feel down also. But if you see them smiling, automatically you sort of you bend in. You come with the surrounding how you are. So always try to be happy. You know, I was in Africa, and you know the Africans, they're known for clean white teeth, huh? Inshallah, the Africans, when they smile, their teeth come out. Subhanallah, Allah bless them. And they have a big smile on their face. And then you look at their lives, they have nothing, hardly anything to eat, drink, yet they are smiling. And Allah has blessed us with so much, and still we're still in a mood. And it should not be the case. Huh? So let's start off by making an intention, inshallah. Whoever we will meet after the gathering, we will smile at each other, inshallah. It is mentioned in Mujma'i Ruwaid that the Holy Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam has said that undoubtedly Allah Azza wa Jalla has appointed an angel to my grave who has been granted the ability to hear everything of the entire creation. Hence, whoever recites salat upon me until the day of judgment, until Yawm al-Qiyamah, he, the angel, presents to me the person's name along with his father's name and says that so and so, the son of so and so, has recited salat upon you. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. You know, when I was thinking, what narration shall I mention to start with the mentioning of Salatul Nabi? Because alhamdulillah, this is the way of the Ahl Sunnah. We are the people who start our gatherings by reciting Salatul Nabi. We end our gatherings with Salatul Nabi. Alhamdulillah, this is a sign. So if you ever go to a gathering and you don't find Salatul Nabi, be worried. Maybe you're in the wrong place. Okay, this is the starting of loving of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this narration, when I come across this is very unique. You know, sometimes you hear a narration, you hear a story, and it's just a story, or it just goes. But if you look deep into that narration, you will find so many gems, so many things to reflect over, so many things to learn. And inshallah, from this narration, we will also learn as well. And one of the things here I want to bring forward to you is, this is one angel who is present at the blessed grave of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His ability, his strength, his soul. Look at his ability and strength. This one angel is able to hear the sound of the entire creation. One angel is able to hear the sound of the entire creation, who is reciting Salatul Nabi. We are reciting Salatul Nabi here. I'm from UK. Maybe there's someone reciting Salatul Nabi in the UK. Maybe there's someone reciting Salatul Nabi in America, in USA, in Canada, in Australia, in Africa, many parts of the world. At this very same time, you know, if you were in a gathering and 2-3 people are speaking around you, you fail to concentrate. Who shall I listen to? Or maybe you don't understand any of them because there's 2-3 of them speaking. But look at this uniqueness of this angel Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted. He's able to hear the entire creation in such a perfect manner that he doesn't get confused. He knows who this person is. Right? He's able to hear that sound of this person's reciting Salatul Nabi. And he just doesn't end there. He just doesn't know who this person is, but he also knows his father. And if someone is reciting Salatul Nabi here, I may know him, but I don't know his father. Right? This angel, Allah has given him the knowledge of ghaib, the knowledge of the unseen, that he is able to know who this child's father is. This is the uniqueness of this angel, his strength and his ability. That he knows who is his father. Today, sadly, in many parts of the world, many children don't even know who their father is. The way zina, adultery is so common, people don't know who their fathers are. Right? But this angel knows the person reciting Salatul Nabi, and he also knows his father is what? Subhanallah. Imagine the strength Allah has given to his angel. If this is the ability of one angel, this is the strength of one angel, then imagine the strength and the ability Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would have given to the master of that angel, who is a servant in the court of. Imagine what will be the ability and the strength of hearing and ability of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who this angel is presenting to. Right? His ability will be beyond this, and Allah elevated the maqam of Rasulullah sallallahu beyond any maqam of any creation. Imagine what's the strength and ability of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sometimes, we are people of very, you can say, weak minds, and we get into a doubt. How is it possible? How is it possible to find someone to hear the sound from so far? Okay, maybe 100 years ago people could say this. We should not be saying this now. This should not be in our minds. Why? Technology has proven this. 100 years ago, you must have told someone this incident, and you say, how can one angel standing in Madinatul Manawwara by the Rosa of Rasulullah able to hear someone from America, Canada, USA, Sri Lanka? You might thought of that because technology wasn't there. Today we have technology, our mobile phone, FaceTime, right? Through social media, many, our devices, we are able to see someone across the world. Not just see him, but see his gestures, the way he's speaking, the way he looks. And not just with one person, you can connect to many people like this. So if technology, a man-made created thing, can have this much power, why can not a wali have this much strength and ability who Allah grants? So open your minds. Clear your mind from these sort of doubts. Allah blesses His angels. Allah blesses His prophets. Allah blesses His awliya with such ability and strength. And the Quran has made this very clear. The waqi of Sayyidina Sulaiman alayhi salam. The throne of the queen of Balqis. Her throne was bought with the blinking of the eye. I don't want to go into the details. Inshallah, you will read this, you will open your mind. How is it possible a throne to be bought into a court of Sayyidina Sulaiman alayhi salam before the blinking of the eye? But it's there. Sayyidina Sulaiman alayhi salam able to hear the ants speaking. Ants speaking, and is able to understand the language. So whoever Allah grants power and ability, we should not be the people questioning it. Because Allah has granted them. And this is our iman, our aqidah. That Allah grants this ability. None of us believe that this person is doing it with his own power. So there is no doubt of shirk. There is no doubt amongst this, right? That there is a matter of shirk here. No. It is clear because our belief is Allah is the one granting. So what is wrong? Allah granted Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam power and ability and strength. What did He do? He bring them back alive. Right? Rise with the will of Allah. He bring the dead alive. So if the dead can be brought alive by the given power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by a Nabi, by a Prophet, then clear your minds from this, inshallah. And the other thing here is, the child which recites Salatul Nabi, right? He is fortunate that his name is presented in the court of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But he is not the only fortunate one. Look how beautiful this is, that when a child or anyone recites Salatul Nabi, his father's name is also presented.